Man, is it hot out there? Outside is so hot sometimes it can even be unbearable. But why? Why suddenly has the temperature outside become so warm? Well, it isn't so sudden. The simplest answer is global warming. Global climate change is not some lie, rumor, or secret, but a very real and serious issue. Earth's climate will continue increasing more and more, especially if we do not do something about it. Our future will soon be too hot to handle. But how can we stop it if we don't really know what it is? Well, global climate change is the issue that causes the Earth's temperature to be so warm. Basically, dangerous air pollutants, such as methane and carbon dioxide, are collecting heat from the sun inside of Earth's atmosphere. This buildup of trapped heat and radiation, which would usually just spill out into empty space, cannot because it is all being absorbed. So what's the role humans play in all of this? For global climate change, we can thank our carbon emissions and our fossil fuel uses, along with other greenhouse gases, for this global warming. Another name for this process would be called the greenhouse effect. Get it? Because the Earth is becoming super warm and humid, like the interior of a greenhouse. Gases such as carbon dioxide and methane are absorbing so much heat, creating a humid and warm atmosphere. So while these gases are trapped inside Earth's atmospheric bubble, the United Nations has been looking for a way to fix it. The solution is called the Paris Agreement. Ever heard of it? If not, it is basically a universal document explaining the list of to-dos for every country to reduce the temperature of the Earth. Some of these plans include ideas for keeping the average temperature of the Earth by only increasing by about 2 degrees Celsius, eventually trying to reach a goal of 1.5 degrees Celsius. By decreasing the temperature by 1.5 degrees, the Earth would begin to start falling into a more healthy climate pattern, and the temperature would become what humans are used to again. Let's imagine that every single country in the world, all 195 of them, followed the Paris Agreement. The trees would be healthy and growing. There would be lots of oxygen and healthy recycling of carbon dioxide. Representatives from each country would meet regularly to discuss carbon emissions, manufacturing techniques and improvements, and more statistics that result in pollution. What can the common person do? Try reducing household carbon emissions. For example, start carpooling, composting, recycling. Maybe start a garden or conserving electricity and water. Would these efforts make our Earth perfect again? Was it even perfect in the first place? No one knows now, and us, the world, will never ever know until we at least know how to try.